Alright, here we go. Hi, everyone. It is me, Sailor Moon. And it's me, Sailor Pluto here. And today, we're going to talk about, Ariel Adele being one of the new owners of WWE. Now, we all know that Vince McMahon sold WWE over to Endeavor or Undertake. This happened in the 4th month, and a lot of folks have a lot of unanswered asking things. Now, as of right now, a new board of overseers is being set together between WWE and Endeavor or Undertake. And so far, from what folks say, there are many folks on it. Yes, Ariel Adele and Vince McMahon and Nick Kong are on it. So is sundry other board followers from Endeavor or Undertake and WWE. Now, a lot of folks have a belief that if you're not on the board of overseers, then you're fired. Well, there's not a lot of truth to back that up, because there is a lot of folks who have the rank head and leadership, and a lot of folks that are leadership under 4 sitters, and they never been on the board of overseers. Why some folks think that, I don't know. So folks have this fear that once the takeover is done, somewhere towards the end, the middle or the end of the 9th month, some folks have this fear. They're like, oh well, Ariel Adele and Patrick Whitewell, they don't know anything about the skilled wrestling business. They don't know anything about the skilled fighting business. Well, that's true. That's why when Ariel Adele and Patrick Whitewell both bought UFC many years ago, I think this would have been in 2008 YL or something like that, or need be, I don't know, 28 between YL or whatever. That's why Dana White was kept on as the 4th sitter. That's also the grounds to when they bought WWE this earlier this year, why they kept Vince McMahon and Nick Kong on. Now, a lot of folks have a belief, is you're not on the board of overseers, then that means you're fired. Well, I don't know if there's any truth to that, because Kevin Dunn isn't on the board of overseers, and he's been in WWE since between 85 while or something like that. And Dana White isn't on the board of overseers, and he's been with Endeavor or Undertake since they bought UFC. And Hunter Hearst Helmsley's not on the board of overseers, and he's been with WWE since between 95 YL. And some folks out there think that if you're not on the board of overseers, you're going to be fired once the full takeover is done. Well, if that's true, which I don't think it is, there's a lot of folks, a lot of hirelings, and a lot of team leaders, and a lot of leadership under 4 setters, and a lot of folks with the rank head on them are going to be gone. But that's not true. That's not true, though. But that's what some folks believe. They have no truth to back it up, but that's what they believe. Now, a lot of folks out there were, ached, angry, irked that it was Endeavor or Undertake that became the new owners of WWE. Because a lot of folks out there were angry that, Patrick Whitewell and Ariel Adele became the new owners of WWE. Why? I don't know. Because in their mind they wanted someone else to be the owner of it. Now, I think that it's going to be a good thing. And a lot of folks out there, say, well, what's Ariel Adele going to do once it's done? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Can I go on now? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Sailor Moon. At the end of the day, Ariel Dell and Patrick Whitewell have only been the owners of WWE since the 4th month. And a lot of folks say, well, why haven't that happened? Because even when a business buys another business, they don't really take them over right away. It does take time. Sometimes it even takes years, instead of months. So Ariel Adele, which Endeavor Undertake owns sundry other businesses, like skill dealing businesses, funfair businesses, sports teams, a skilled fighting business, which UFC is, a skilled wrestling business, which that's what WWE is. So, they have sundry businesses. And at the end of the day, I think Ariel Dell will do good work as the new owner, or one of the new main owners of WWE. Not the full owner, but one of the main owners. The sundry other owners of WWE include the sundry stockholders of WWE that had ownership in WWE on and off starting from between 98 while I guess when that became a thing for WWE. Anyway, it is what it is, And some folks think that if you're not on the board of overseers, they think that that's going to be the folks that, that Ariel Liddell and Patrick Whitewell are going to fire. Well, there's a lot of leaders and team leaders and folks with the rank of under force sitter and folks with the rank of head, and they're not on the board of overseers, and they never will. They never was. So they think that means they're all going to be fired. There's no truth to back it up, but that's what some believe. So your guess is good as mine about who is or is not on there. But as I know, Ariel Dell is the new owner of WWE. One of the new main owners of WWE, though. A lot of folks still can't believe it happened. A lot of folks thought that, that Vince McMahon or Vincent K. McMahon would never part way with his, with the wrestling business that he has owned since between 82 YL till 2023 YL. And some folks think that the only grounds to why he sold WWE over to Ariel Dell, because some folks believe that Ariel Dell will give him back all his old ranks back to him that he lost last year. Well, there was nothing stopping him from getting those ranks back as soon as he came back. So anyway, they're like, oh, we're going to choose. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. You want to go back? You're right, Sail Pluto. At the end of the day, Ariel Dell is the new main owner of WWE, along with Patrick Whitewell, that some folks always leave out. At the end of the day, Patrick Whitewell and Ariel Dell are the new owners of WWE. They've been the new owners of WWE since the 4th month. And at the end of the day, they think they're doing good. I never heard anything bad about them that I knew of. And we'll see what happens, because the takeover will fully be done by the end of the middle or the end of the 9th month. So anyway, your guess is as good as mine of what Ariel Dell is going to do or not do once that's done. Some folks say that they will start laying off some folks. I guess they will, I guess they won't, I don't know. So that's all I want to talk about. So if you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the other film I made yesterday over here. I, Sailor Moon, Serena. I, Sailor Pluto, Tissa. Hope you like this film. Goodbye.